Lindsay, Super Sally, Super Joes, you make them so happy. Don't know, you have to make these white men in their 40s feel happier. Don't ask where they were when they were 6.
Surprise, surprise, surprise. Well, folks, you wanted it, you got it. A Tomaselli sandwich with 2 slices of handsome, muscular men. Joining us as a... No need to adjust your TV, folks. You're not seeing double. We have our guest and my body double, Anthony Greco, joining us today, man. What's up, muscles?
How we doing, guys?
Give a little flex for the camera. Your shirt just explodes. Nice, man. Welcome. Thanks for doing the show, man.
Of course. Thanks for having me.
Of
Excited
course,
to be here.
dude.
Yeah, we're gay for you, dude.
Hell yeah, dude. We are actually kind of gay for you.
Yeah.
It's like, damn, what a fucking cool guy. Like, I can't think of a single other guy in New York comedy that is both muscular and also had surgery on his head.
Yeah, me neither, dude. I can't think of a single person.
No one comes to mind,
Yeah.
dude.
I was thinking today how fast it would take you to reference that. I really was.
Me too.
I was
you
like-
count on like first minute of the
I
pod.
said, he's either good. Yeah. Yep.
At least you didn't
First-
do it during the intro. You saved it for like a little after.
Yeah, I
That's
did.
true. Just a little
You
more.
didn't
First
go
I
right
alluded to
into
me
it.
being muscular in the intro, and then I said how you monopolized the muscular guy that had brain surgery.
Yeah, dude. Did you get any after you were done with your brain surgery and everything? Did any like was there any spillover sniz from that? When they're like,
Dude,
"You're
he's-
alive."
What are you doing? Look at him, dude. He's nothing but
You know what I mean?
sniz.
They were like, "I wish
I don't really need that.
I know, you know what I mean? Like a girl who was like, "Man, I forgot to bang him before he went into surgery." And now that you're out, she's like, "Oh, he's alive. Oh, I'm gonna head on over there when he's healed
Time
up."
for round 2.
I mean, I'm sure I am like a sympathetic figure, so I will acknowledge that. So I'm sure some women do it for that, but I like to think women just like it because I'm
You're
a cool
handsome
guy.
Yeah, dude. No, you're a cool guy, dude. I could have. The cancer's just a plus. You know what I mean? They're like, "Oh, and he's a survivor."
You know, handsome is like the foot in the door, but like if you're a chill guy, like you get pussy. Like I should be an incel. I should be a fucking like straight up, dude. I have hate in my heart. I'm a disgusting looking man, but I'm chill. So it all works
Yeah.
out, baby. Women find that irresistible. Like, damn, what a fucking chill guy. Smoking weed and playing Xbox all day.
Yeah, I wish
Like,
I figured that out way sooner.
Yeah.
I was not.
well, they
I was
don't
so
fucking
mad
teach
at
you
no
that
one.
shit.
I had
They
no
don't-
siblings either, so
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's
no.
there's
yeah.
really no one to be like.
You
"What
had
the
no one
fuck
to
are
bang.
you doing?" Yeah.
No siblings, dude. Fucking poor Sally,
I was
dude.
like, "Oh man, dude."
Yeah, no siblings, no one to fuck me, dude.
Show me the way.
No one gets stuck in a washing machine.
Step-Selli, what are you doing?
Oh man, dude.
How do you, this is the 8th time this week, okay? How does this keep happening?
How much laundry do you have?
It's all socks, dude.
Yeah.
I was moving on up. Dude, on the way here, I rode my bike and I'm
Classic.
Yep. And it's nice out again.
Mm-hmm.
The tits aren't
Well,
out yet though.
It's we were talking about that before the pod. It's like one of the false starts to spring where you're like, fuck yeah, I can put out the AC units.
Yep.
I'm throwing out all my winter gear. We're done. And then the next day you're gonna have fucking snowfall.
Oh no, definitely. I'm
Only in New York,
yeah.
baby. The most unpredictable fucking place, dude.
Only place that happens is New York City.
Only place
Nowhere
only-
else.
If you want seasons, come to New York. If you want fucking 60-degree weather, go anywhere else in this fucking country, baby.
Yeah, dude. So I was on my way here on my bike, and I started just following the GPS. And I'm like, oh, I'm on a bike path, and then I'm on a bridge, and I start looking in the distance, and I see the Empire State Building, and I go, wow, that's just beautiful. And then I just keep riding, and I go, isn't Joe the other way of the Empire State Building?
Why am I moving towards
Dude,
Manhattan?
I look at my GPS. My GPS sent me, I don't know why, I guess it was like a minute faster. It sent me over the Manhattan Bridge, then back over the Williamsburg Bridge. In
What?
some weird, I got here.
Did
right?
you have like driving instructions on?
no,
That's like-
I just followed and like an idiot.
Yeah,
Yeah, I was
but-
halfway on the bridge and I'm like, wait a minute.
Without doxing myself, I'm right off the Williamsburg Bridge. So that is like the most bizarre fucking
Dude,
direction, dude.
yeah, and I was already in Brooklyn, so it's anyway.
That's so weird.
That is ridiculous.
So I got to work out today too, Greg.
Were you using Google Maps or
I
Apple
did
Maps?
do my push-ups.
Hell yeah.
You can make fun of me if you want.
No, it was-
I've been texting Greg about my push-ups push-up.
Yeah, you're still doing the push-ups?
Dude, I am every day,
Bro, that's
every day.
Because in January you were saying how like I'm gonna start getting serious about fitness.
I am,
Yeah.
dude.
And you're like, I'm doing 10 push-ups a day.
Shut up, dude. And yeah, that's
Anthony was
exactly.
Anthony was like, oh, that's really good, man. Like it's like
Yeah, he was like,
when like a
No,
when, like a
that's-
fucking
when I turned
retarded
around, he
kid-
was like,
it's
"Fuck
better
it."
than no push-ups though.
That's,
It is.
I don't know, dude. I don't do any push-ups, and I'm strong as fuck, dude.
Well, I started with just 10 a day, and then I did 10 at night, 10 during the day, 10 at night, 10 in the morning. And I did 10. Now I'm doing it afternoon thing, but now it's 15, Joe. I forgot.
Wait,
to
so you're
tell
doing
you.
like
go.
45 a day now?
a day.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Yes.
pretty good.
I know, dude. I'm scared though. I
You
gotta,
gotta-
I gotta
you got-
up it next month, dude.
And then you got to work on doing it like consecutively, because that's like
yeah,
another
I have
thing.
to exactly. I have to do it like wait 5 minutes and then do another set.
Yeah.
Because
even
like
li-
I heard like one of
Terrified,
the
bro.
and Anthony can back me up on this as another fitness enthusiast. Like a true
Yeah.
measure of strength is 100 consecutive push-ups. Would you say that,
That's a
Anthony?
lot, yeah.
Yeah.
See, I want to
Yeah.
get. I told you by the end of the year I want to get there, but we'll see, man.
You know what I call
Gotta eat
100
better.
consecutive push-ups?
What?
What?
The podcast pregame. That's what I do.
That's all you do.
That's what I do. I check the sound, and then it's like, all right, let's bang out a. Selly's like, I'm downstairs. I'm like, all right, let me just bang out a quick 100
Yeah.
push-ups and go grab them.
And then you do a few fins.
But
and
you
a
never
few
you never get it on the
molasses.
camera.
Yeah. No,
Never.
never, dude. Never.
That's your you time.
I do that shit for me. I don't do it for clout,
Yeah.
dude. We're living in an age where like everyone's like, I better fucking let everyone know what I'm doing every waking minute.
I'm trying
Big
to
mistake. Yeah.
Stray away from that.
I'm trying to spend I think I was lucky that Facebook came out when I was in college, so it was like I feel like I got all of my like social media shit out of my system in my like 20s, all
Yeah.
the way up to like my early 30s. And after that, it was like, all right, now I'm just gonna like goon on people's like bikini pictures and shit, you know, like just like, oh, look at this, fuck, look at that, you know, because like
And I
that's
s-
all. That's all it is for. Like,
Yeah.
what is Facebook and Instagram if not to objectify people you kind of sort of know?
Yeah, like
Yeah.
you ever look up people
That's my
from high?
brand.
Yeah, do you look up people from high school and you go, "Wow, they've all aged like shit, but not me."
Yeah.
Dude, sometimes I do that. And I'm like, look at these fucking losers. Look how fucking fat and disgusting they are. And then I turn off my screen. I'm looking at myself. I'm like, oh, fuck.
Just see your big mustache grinning back at you. You're
I'm like,
"Oh."
yeah, look at these. Look at all these fucking people. Like, oh, you fell off, man. You used to be a fucking jock and la la la. And it's like, oh, fuck, dude.
Dude, I've seen so many jocks. They drink a lot, like, and it catches up to them.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
interesting.
Well, it was like in,
And their hair,
in
too.
high school,
Yeah.
it's like, yeah, they Finn is so in love with you.
love you.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah.
But like in high school, like yeah, when you're drinking and shit, like you have like crazy good metabolism and
Yeah.
shit. So you're like, oh, what? I'm gonna keep doing this forever. And in college, it carries over.
Yeah.
And it's not until like your late 20s, early 30s
And then
where
they-
it's like, oh shit. But at that point, it's like ingrained in who you are. Like,
Right.
oh, I'm getting off
Yeah.
work. Let's grab a couple drinks.
They
like,
also settle down with a woman.
yeah. Yeah, honestly,
Settle down's the key.
Yeah, you can never settle down.
Right.
When-
That's what I tell Kelly every night before we go to bed. It's like, look, I'll never settle down. Don't try to put a saddle
Don't
on
try
me.
and
babe.
tame me.
Yeah. I'm a wild stallion. I got to be free.
She just puts her night mask on.
Yeah, she doesn't give a like. She's
Hey,
already,
hey, lift
she's
you up.
already asleep. I'm like, I could leave at any minute, you know.
Fuck you. And
How old were you guys when you started drinking?
I was actually kind of late to that. I started in college, so I was
Oh,
like,
really?
yeah, I was like 19, 18,
Yeah.
19.
I was, I think, right out of high school because I like drank a little in high school, but I never got drunk, so that doesn't
Okay.
even count. You know what I mean? That's like,
Yeah.
oh, I took a sip.
Yeah.
But when I got drunk was like I think 18 or 19. Yeah,
I was.
I was also
for me. It
late
was
to
like
it.
right
Big
after
smoker.
I
Okay.
finished my finals, my second semester in college. So I was
Mm.
like, oh, we're done with freshman year, and my friends were like, well, you should drink. Like we had like Captain Morgan spiced rum, and like we were in the dorms, and everyone was drinking. And like, Joe, smell this. It smells hella good. And I smelled. I was like, whoa, cool. And then like I had like 5 shots. I was like, ah! And like because
Oh,
I'm
fuck
Asian,
you up.
my face gets red as fuck, right? And everyone's like, whoa, Joe, your face. I'm like, what? I was fucking wasted, dude. I was so fucking, You never forget, like,
the
the first time you get, like, fucking wasted.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then, like, for me, I woke up without a hangover. So, because it's like your first time
Yeah,
drinking.
he
Like,
doesn't really- yeah.
your body doesn't know how to process it. So it's like,
Yeah, unless
oh,
you.
and I
yeah.
only drank spiced, I didn't mix liquor with beer. I was just drinking
Okay.
straight liquor, or rum in that case. So I woke up without a hangover, and I was like, "Oh, this will never negatively affect me at any point in my life." And then Yeah, I was like all throughout, like, and then like for most of my 20s, I was drinking. Then probably around like 25, 26, I was like chilled out, and I kind of stopped
Yeah.
drinking because I got into smoking weed. then.
Okay, hell yeah.
Yeah, that was the
Yeah.
switch. That was the pivot. And then when I moved out to New York, when I was like 36, I started drinking again just because like I moved here like the 2 years before weed was legal.
Uh-huh.
So I was like, oh, I don't have a connect. I guess I better fucking get blackout
Yeah.
drunk to deal with the stress of leaving behind my entire life in California.
Yeah.
So I would like, I was living in Jersey when I first moved out. So I would have to, and I worked in Manhattan.
Okay, yeah.
So I would take the path and I take New Jersey Transit. So I was at I was like, I'd catch the train at Madison Square Garden to go home. And I'd buy like 2 tall boys.
Oh yeah, and Pan at Roses.
And
yeah.
so I'd chug one fucking tall boy before I got on the train. So I was good and buzzed. Then like when I was on the
You're
train,
so
I'd chug the
little.
other tall boy. And dude, I would get off the train and I was like, fuck! I was like so fucking drunk.
Were they natty daddies?
No, I would, well, sometimes, but usually I'd but like, yeah, they also have like all kinds of beers at like Penn. So I would sometimes like, PBR. That was always like my go-to
Yeah.
choice for like, I want to get drunk, but I also want to save money and
Yeah.
shit. But any
Be
of the tall
fiscally
boys,
responsible.
yeah, any of the tall boys were pretty good. Like the Corona tall boys, I would fuck with that. But yeah, that was pretty much it. And then like, I guess like once I started dating Kelly, I was like, okay, I can like kind of slow down a little
Reel
bit.
it in.
Yeah, and then
Yeah.
I was like, all right, we're good now.
My
Now
friend,
I'm just fucking boring.
my friend's older brother used to drink 4 Locos and then drive us to the mall,
God
which
damn.
was don't know why he needed to
Four
do that.
Four Locos were the original Four
They-
Locos.
dude, that's
Yeah.
what I mean. This is like 2008. So
Oh,
these
God.
are
Oh wow, yeah.
these are
Those are the Four Locos, dude.
I think it's that's when they started to figure it out, when they were like, wait a minute.
people can actually die from this.
Stop.
Wait a minute, people could die.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, no, I think that was like 2013 or 2014 because I was a senior in high school in 2012 and they were definitely still around.
Yeah.
Those were wild.
That shit was
I
fucking
never had
great.
one.
Neither did I. I just I
I
see
missed-
how
I missed
what it
the
would do to
wave.
people. Yeah.
I was banging those out for a while, and like
Really?
those
Hell
would
yeah.
just be fucking. I remember specifically one time I was just at a party, and like my friend made like some like, basically like he was like, yeah, this is like fucking cool punch, and I'm like, what's in it? He just like emptied like a case of Four Locos into it, and like poured in like some fucking liquor and like a fucking thing of vodka. And he just like mixed it up, and I was like, "Whoa, that's
And
crazy!"
just some coffee grinds and
It was
Starburst.
Like, it was fucking ridiculous, and like it was that thing where, like you wake up and you're still drunk.
oh yeah.
That's like ridiculous. You wake up and you're like, oh shit, I'm not hungover. And then you have that moment of like, oh shit, I'm still drunk.
yeah.
That's like awful. I'm glad
I've been still drunk going to work the next day, and that's always
That's dude, I would do that. I go to work and they're like, it was at a coffee shop, so nobody gave a fuck.
Pizza place.
Yeah.
I've done that. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like they're like, well, what can you do? Fucking, what can you do? And now it's like, it's funny because like I don't really drink, and like I have a job where I work remote on a computer, where I could easily be hungover like every fucking day.
Yeah.
Never know.
And like I
yeah.
just like I don't, but it's like okay, I'll just.
Most
smoke
people are.
weed. Yeah. Well, that's functioning alcoholics, dude. Like, I feel like that's kind of dying out, and now we just have like full time fucking stoned.
Yeah.
Like I feel like
That's me.
yeah, I feel like it was like Gen X and the baby boomers were the ones that were, functioning drunk, like just drink,
Yeah.
like we just fucking will make you retarded.
Yeah, or
And
gay, which
it's
is
it's actually the fucking opposite, dude.
yeah.
Yeah,
Like-
you're definitely more likely to drink a lot and then wake up next to a dude than smoke a lot.
Yeah.
Well,
Well, like
if
they
you're
also
gay.
there was
And a
also
guy.
the Dare program was like weed will fucking give you fucking cancer and it will fucking kill your brain cells. Your brain cells
I
will
had it
die and they won't
before.
come back. And it's like no,
the
I'm the proof that's not the case.
yeah, dude. Every time I'm like maybe I should start down weed. I'm like no, Anthony Greco smokes weed. And he's like the epitome of human health. Aside from that whole brain tumor
Yeah.
thing. But you take out the fact that you might die at any given
yeah.
minute, dude. You're the epitome of health.
when I had to
Like here below, perfect, dude. Perfect.
You're 98% like the epitome of perfection.
when I had to quit smoking weed for court because I got arrested for selling weed, I drank more during that time, and I'm not saying I was an alcoholic, but that's the most. I drank like every day for a while, and I would do it while delivering pizza, which was wild.
Okay.
That was fun.
That's fucking funny.
It was. It ruled.
That must have been pretty fun.
Dude, I don't encourage anyone to drink and drive, but you should try it at least once. You know what I mean? And you should do it while you're at your job.
I'm grateful that like when I did drink, like I never lived in like a little small town where like I needed to. I never. Whenever I drank at my hometown, I would just get drunk at my parents' house, or I'd have a friend like drive me to the towny bar and then drive me home. Like I was never behind the wheel, so
yeah.
I can't say like as much of a blackout drunk that I was throughout my 20s and early 30s. I never jeopardized another human life, but I did spend a lot of money on taxis and Ubers. But I always tipped well too.
I didn't plan on drinking and driving. No, I don't think anyone really plans.
Nobody well, I think no. You'd be surprised, dude.
That is true.
People
Some
are
people
like,
I know I'm good.
but like they do that thing where like they time it out, where it's like, all right, I'm gonna have a glass of water,
Yeah,
wait
yeah.
15 minutes.
That's different.
I have like, I have guys that have like those breathalyzers where they would like wait until like they're below.
Are they
like,
court ordered or?
No, they do it just to make sure like how much can I legally be
0.7,
drunk
yeah.
without getting in trouble. You
Right.
know?
That sounds like a problem.
It's a huge fucking problem, dude. Yeah, like that's the problem.
They should just recommend AA when you go to buy that.
You know, they have like they say like a place like Colorado where weed is so prevalent. They say like, oh, we have this. It's basically like a breathalyzer, but for marijuana. And I don't think that's fucking true.
can't work,
I think that's
yeah.
just I think that's more propaganda. Like stoners just tell each other to fucking get in their head. You know?
Oh yeah.
You're like, oh, be careful. That's bunk weed, dude. Same thing as
Yeah.
like they cut weed with yeah,
It's
dude.
laced,
It's like
dude.
who's gonna go through all of that effort to get me a better high?
Everyone's
Like, oh, it's
yeah.
laced with ecstasy. Oh, okay. Like I'm not gonna do. Like, yeah.
Sorry, everyone who ever did that too is always like, dude, I smoked it and then I like locked myself in the room for an hour. It's like that could be anything.
That's a you problem.
Yeah, that's
Don't harsh my buzz, dude.
Did you have a sativa instead of an indica?
Yeah.
Like that's what that sounds like.
that's also not a side effect of ecstasy. People would be like, I took it, and the next thing I know, I was like so high. I watched
Oh, dude.
Sopranos all the way through. It's like that's not.
Yeah, oh, ecstasy will burn a hole in your. They
Yeah.
said. I remember that. Like
Yeah.
I was like very afraid of doing ecstasy. I'm like, oh, I don't want to get a fucking hole in my brain.
Yeah,
Yeah.
And then-
I can't. I don't need another. So I'm not. I've never tried ecstasy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just in case that rumor's true.
It's very fucking fun.
Just because of Bad
It's very
Boys
fun.
2, I haven't done ecstasy because
What?
the guy ODs in the beginning.
Yeah, last time I took ecstasy, I rode my stationary bike for like 3 hours, and I watched Scrubs.
Oh, that's terrible.
And I was like, damn, dude, I could
like the
I could
first
be
one.
like an athlete. But I was like, I got to do something. Like I have all this energy.
I rode for 7 hours on Sunday. I'm training. I'm doing a 9-hour bike ride. I do it every year.
Hell yeah.
For Cycle for Survival, which is like rare cancer research.
Can people still donate to that?
Yes.
Okay. Look at the link in the comments to donate to Anthony's cause.
Yeah,
We'll have
100%.
everything there.
100% of all proceeds go directly towards rare cancer research. So it's really cool.
There we
9
go.
hours
Yeah.
in the city.
Yeah, but it's on like a stationary bike because it's at Equinox.
You're
And
doing
most people,
hot
most
people stuff.
most people do, no, most people do like a team of like 4 to 8 for 4 hours. But I did my own because my doctor, I was really close to my doctor, and he was doing all 4, and I was like, all right, I'll do all 4. And then I was like, why don't I just do all 8? Like, because
Damn,
there's
dude.
2 sessions in a day.
Do it.
So I've done it like the past few years.
Oh, you're doing
Damn.
it again.
Okay, so you
Yeah.
do like one 4-hour session, take a break, and then another 4-hour
But
session.
you can't really take a break because it's like
Oh.
the lactic acid will just build up.
Damn. Oh,
you should
yeah.
know that as a fellow musclehead. I know you were testing me.
Hey man, I like taking breaks. I like the lactic acid. I like the challenge, dude.
9
All
hours.
acid's good, bro.
That's so much.
That's a
Yeah.
lot. Like, what's your RPMs or what pace are you going at?
They're like spin classes.
Oh shit,
Yeah,
dude.
Yeah,
Because there's like there's like a different instructor for like every like 55 minutes, and then you get like a 5-minute in between to like switch bikes.
God damn, yeah.
So I go to the bathroom.
Clean out your ass.
and
Yeah,
then,
damn, dude. Like that's the swamp
Yeah,
ass must be out of
stand
control.
up, just like,
And like it also like it
touch
just
the
runs
land.
on your fucking taint and shit.
bro.
Like, it's
Yeah, my
running-
ass is always
Yeah.
like what gets me.
But if there's any doubt that marijuana has a negative impact on your cardiovascular system, look at this fucking guy right here, dude. You're like the exception to like those marathon runners that like smoke weed.
Yeah.
Like my favorite MMA fighter, Nick Diaz, always getting high before matches
yeah.
and shit.
Yeah.
Love that guy. Stockton, baby.
When I used to run, I would get stoned before I went running.
Yeah,
it's the best, dude.
it's like fun. It just makes
So
it
much.
easier too.
And
It helps
bike-
you turn off your mind.
I do it now with bike rides too.
Yeah.
It's that That's like a video game, dude. That if you're
know what-
through
you
the
know what-
city, whoo.
No, how about getting high and playing video games? That's always fun, dude.
On the safety of your couch.
Yeah, when there are times where like I'm like, okay, this game's too great right now. Or like, damn, sometimes I'll play a game and like right now I'm playing Cyberpunk 2077. And there's sex scenes in it, and it's like all in first person, and I'm like, oh no, I got like scared, like I hope Kelly doesn't come in, and like what the fuck are you doing? You know,
babe, it's part of the game.
I have to do this. I owe it to her.
I'll fail. I'll fail the quick time event.
You fail. Gay.
Do you want her to feel ugly? Is that
She left. No, she did not
Yeah,
come.
dude, video games fucking rock.
The dude, I got you play New Vegas ever? Fallout
You
New
play
No.
video games?
No.
He doesn't. No, dude. It's
course
like,
you're not.
is that some kind of?
Unless it's Wii Fit.
No, I played a lot of 2K on Sunday when I was
Oh, an
bike riding.
athletic game, dude.
And then I was also just like ripping the ball, just
Yeah,
like on the
that's the way
bike.
to
Yeah.
do it, dude.
I
Get-
can't play a video game unless you're murdering someone, dude.
It is fun to murder people in video games, dude. It is fun. You should check out Avowed. That's the
I've
new
heard.
one. Yeah.
I've heard. But I got the duster and the NCR Ranger helmet and duster. So now I look like the guy on the cover of Fallout New Vegas.
Okay.
Yeah, Anthony's like your
I was
mom's
like, this all tied
boyfriend.
in somehow.
Yeah, I look like him now, and that's the update. I also beat 3
Sounds
of the
like a little kid
DLCs, dude.
explaining to his mom's boyfriend.
He looks
and then I
big.
did this and this. And
Dude,
he's like, all right, this is what I got to do to fuck your mom. Cool,
Dude, I send them to my girlfriend, and she gets furious. She's not happy. She's like, I was looking forward to having sex with you, and now I'm not. And I'm like, look at the helmet, though. It's like, and I send her the picture of my guy versus the cover, and I go, see.
You know,
She's not happy.
whenever I do that, whenever I like unlock something or like, hey, look, I joke, like,
You
hey,
call
look at this.
Kelly in.
I'm like, babe, look at this. Come here. I'm going to do it. Look at this. And she's like, bless her heart. She's like, cool. That's
Yeah,
great.
that's great.
Like,
That's cool.
yeah, she gets
It's a good thing.
Yeah.
My girl likes video games though, and she likes like Minecraft though, so she has no leg to stand on. You know what I mean? If she ever talks down to me, I'm like, "You play Minecraft,
Yeah.
retard. You're a retard."
Minecraft doesn't really.
That's like the Captain Underpants of video games.
Yeah, dude.
Like-
Thank you. She watches and listens.
There you go.
You
Like and
deserve
subscribe.
that.
I'm sure you're lovely. Sorry.
She is. She's the best. I love her, but you know, I get to. I get to.
Sometimes you got to put them in their place.
Yeah, dude.
You know.
Got to take them down a peg.
Can't let them get too ahead of themselves.
Yeah, dude.
I don't know. I'm single, so I don't know this.
Damn, Anthony,
Yeah.
really?
Yeah, dude. Once you
Come
get
on,
'em-
man. You
once
can.
Yeah, once you reel them in by being nice, just start being super mean.
Are you single because you're trying to keep them at a distance because you're afraid of hurting them, or you're like, I have this disease within me, and I don't want to affect you. You know.
A little bit of both.
Nice, dude. Damn, man. If I had Anthony Greco's body, I'd go around having sex with all kinds of fucking 16, 17-year-olds, dude. What cop is gonna fucking arrest me with those fucking biceps, dude? They fucking try to put handcuffs on me. I fucking break them like Samson, dude. I fucking lift up a cop car. Anthony smash! That'd be so fucking cool. It's like crazy because like I'm thinking about it.
I'm glad you
now.
don't have my body then, Joe.
I gotta say, dude. Like now, it's like I think like in my 40s, like I'm never gonna have sex with a teenager. Like I never had sex with a teenager, and I'm never going to be able to have sex with a teenager.
Me neither. It's
It's a
okay.
bummer,
Does that
dude.
make
No,
you
I don't
sad?
think it is though. I think it's overrated.
Now I gotta you know.
Well, like I've
We don't
said
know
this.
that,
I've
dude.
said this before.
We can't say it's fucking boring.
I've just said this before. Like when I was a kid, I would watch James Bond and be like, I want to do that, and I have as an adult. You know what I mean?
killed
'Cause
somebody?
Yeah, no, but you know what I mean. He just
You wore
banged.
tuxedo?
I wore tuxedo. I got martinis.
You played some.
He played
played
the
poker
video
and
game,
shit?
yeah.
Yeah,
Played blackjack.
I jumped off things
He
that
played
exploded.
GoldenEye on N64.
Hell yeah, dude. That was
shit
me.
Fucking
I
rules,
played
dude.
Boris. All right, I was Boris.
Nice, dude. I was always odd job because it's like he's impossible to hit. Yeah, he's Asian. He's impossible to hit. I love that shit, man.
Yeah, you had a smaller hit box.
Yeah.
Bullshit.
It was the original pay for play character. That shit fucking rules, man. GoldenEye fucking rocks. Video games fucking rock.
Yeah.
Not having brain cancer rocks. We really covered a lot of topics today. It's only been like 10 minutes.
Not having brain cancer.
Yeah, how does that feel, guys? I don't. Let me
Yeah,
interview
I-
you.
I
It's
think-
pretty chill, dude.
I'm pretty sure it's great.
It's pretty chill.
I know I'm gonna die from something that happens in my head because I have dumb anger issues and I get mad at nothing, and it's just one day something's gonna go and just.
What if you got into like Zen meditation?
I'm working. I'm getting better. Say
Yeah.
that, but
I feel your girlfriend has calmed your raging soul.
she has. She just laughs at me
She's
when
like,
I get
"Guys,
angry. So it's funny now.
Sun's getting real low, Sully. Just calm you down.
Yeah, dude. No, I'll like I recognize it more now, and I'll be on the phone with her, and she's like, "You getting mad?" I'll be like, "Yeah, I'll call you back," and I'll just call her back in like a minute, because I just need to like unlock the bike.
You're getting like mad at her.
No, not
You're
at her. Like at like something in the background. I'm like, I'll call you back because I gotta yell. I don't want to yell while she's on the phone. Yeah.
Damn,
But when I
dude.
hang up, I then realize I'm being silly.
Yeah,
not
yeah.
really, you know
You're
what I
just
mean?
being silly Sully, dude.
That's me, dude.
Classic silly Sully, dude.
at the world.
I mean, there's no point in it,
No.
because the world's gonna keep
Yeah.
on spinning
It is.
with or without you, man.
Yeah, dude.
So you might as well just enjoy the
Yeah.
ride. You
I'm
know, how
trying,
long are
dude.
we
Just
here
grains
for?
in the sand, brother.
Yeah, we're here for like what? If we're lucky, lucky, 100 years.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
I thought you
with
were being-
modern technology, the way things are going, and if you take good care of yourself, I do think like we're the generation that's probably gonna like on average be 100.
Or
But-
maybe not.
Probably not, honestly. But I would think like the life expectancy and quality of life into your 80s will be a little bit better.
Yeah, they
I wanna
definitely.
think.
Yeah, definitely.
It's
yeah.
not going to be like retirement homes now,
No.
where it's like, fuck that. I don't want to do that shit, where it's like you have like a shitty TV. Like, man, if I'm in a retirement home, I have a fucking bong.
Yeah.
I got a fucking TV. I got a VR set.
Mhm.
I got all the fucking gaming systems.
Yeah.
It's like, hey, Joe, your grandkids are here. Like, fuck those faggots, dude. I'm
I
playing.
need to jerk off and play
Yeah,
video
dude,
games.
I'm in like a fucking vibrating chair. I'm like I'm humping. Like I have a VR headset on. I'm just like
Yeah.
fucking thrusting from my hips, and they're like, Mr. Gorman. It's like-
You're like, did I take my bag before this, or do I need it?
Prostitutes
dude.
should be available to them.
yeah, man.
I think so. I think that'd be the best.
Well, I
thing.
guess like retirement homes are getting a little bit better now because like they have like trips to dispensary and shit.
That'd be nice.
But I don't know. Like that's like one of the things that scared me because I had like a lot of family members that were in retirement homes, and my grandfather, his last couple months on Earth, were in a retirement home which he fucking hated.
Sucks.
And it like I would call him and he was like, I feel like I'm in prison, and I'm like, oh, Pop, I'm sorry, but like you
That
can't live with us.
Yeah.
Like. He didn't want to leave He didn't want to leave Kansas. He didn't like my mom offered to have him live in California, and at one point my sister was even gonna like move out to Kansas to take care of him.
Really?
It's like, Amy, don't fucking do that.
Yeah.
Like
Kansas, yeah.
but I think it's I would have preferred if he was able to have a more comfortable last couple of years.
Yeah.
but,
if it's
you know.
any consolation, my grandmother before she died, she couldn't. She wasn't as mobile as she used to. She couldn't walk, as she couldn't drive a car. Definitely, like she could walk, but like barely. She needed help, all that shit. And we kept her at her house. It was her house, but we kept her with a nurse, and she couldn't do anything without the nurse. So she was a very independent woman in her
Oh,
later
that
age.
sucks.
Oh, okay.
So she would be like, I want to go for a ride. And we'd be like, you can't. And she'd be like, you're keeping me here. So no matter what at the end, it goes downhill. And it
Yeah.
sucks
I bet
no matter what.
bet by the time we're
Especially
old,
when your mind starts to go.
fuck that. Yeah, if my mind
Yeah.
goes, just fucking kill me.
That's the
like
thing,
if I have
yeah.
like dementia or Alzheimer's or something like that.
Yeah.
Fucking kill. I give. This is my explicit permission right now. But there's gonna be a fucking cure for that shit. There has to
Hopefully,
be.
hopefully.
Like I bet by the time like we are old and we'll need it, there's probably gonna be like an Iron Man like suit you can wear to like so you can still like move and function and shit.
Well, for Alzheimer's and stuff, they're testing early now because they can detect it early, and if they detect it early enough, they can essentially stop it.
I'm not gonna risk
delay
that
it
because like
all
that's
out.
like no. When do you want to know when you want to die?
No, not that. That one would be crazy.
Alzheimer's doesn't really run in my family, so I think
Yeah,
I'm
don't
okay.
worry
Also,
about
like
it,
with
too.
RFK in charge of our healthcare now, do you?
Right, dude. How do you feel, dude? You're that might act. Is that actually going to affect any of your shit?
I don't think so. I hope not.
You'll be fine. I'm not going to let anything
Nah,
happen
unless-
to you, Anthony.
Yeah, unless you put like corn syrup in your cancer.
I mean,
treatment.
like insurance may just get way worse to deal with.
But like, I got to
Feel
tell
like
you,
that's gonna
man. Like,
happen,
land
but-
of the free, not very much, dude. Because like, fuck, dude. They're like saying like, oh, you can't eat red dye 40. Suck my cock, dude. Suck my fucking cock. Like you're gonna fucking like I'm a little fucking kid. You gotta be like, no, don't put that in your mouth. Fuck you, government. I don't. If people want to have it, they should,
Yeah.
but they should also be able to have affordable alternatives. If they don't, And I think a lot of the reason people eat McDonald's is just because healthier alternatives are like twice as much.
If you, I'm not saying voting, like I'm not saying you should go to McDonald's all the time, but if you went to McDonald's every day and you go to the grocery store, it's almost the same thing.
No, that was like
If not cheaper.
That's
Yeah,
what I was telling Kelly, because like she's like going to the grocery store and like she's like making food, and you know, like it's like, okay, well, like that was like a lot for groceries, but like when you break down the price per meal, it's more or less for like a couple, like unless like you're feeding a family, like grocery is like a fun thing to do, but it's not essential. Like when I was a bachelor, when I was like living alone and I only had to, I would eat out every day, and like it did not affect my budget at all.
Yeah.
And you know, sometimes I go to the grocery store and it's like, oh, I'm gonna do all this. I never make the food. Food goes fucking bad, and then like I feel bad. I'm like, I'm never fucking doing this again. You know, so I try to buy like those, like a lot of canned shit, a lot of like freeze dried shit. You know, stuff that will like.
I do the
last
Uber
a
Eats
long-
like buy one get one, and I'm like, this is like $10 a meal. This is like fiscally responsible.
Yeah, that's the smart way to go, dude. That's the way to do it.
I have
Like,
a sandwich in my bag, dude.
are you getting hungry?
Yeah, I know now that we're talking
Are you
about
getting hungry of us just talking
No,
about
you're good.
fucking foods and
Well,
shit?
because I go to the grocery store a lot and I do food prep. So
You
I
cook a lot, though.
I do, but
Like when Selly comes in
good,
to
yeah.
babysit for Finn and Babastis,
bring food.
he brings his own like utensils and he brings his own pots and pans and shit.
I brought a broccoli steamer one time.
Yeah.
One time.
And Kelly was like, does he know he can use our
I didn't
stuff?
know they had this stuff. I didn't know if anyone had every time I go somewhere, no one has a broccoli steamer or a
I don't
steaming
have
pot.
one.
No one
Oh,
has a
dude,
pot.
we got everything.
I sent
here.
one to Robbie Goodwin. Didn't know what it was. I sent one to him.
Like, bring this, make it.
Yeah.
Why would he need one?
I said you should. If you want to make. He was complaining things take too long to make. I was like, broccoli takes 8 minutes. Put it in this.
But who wants to eat fucking broccoli?
I
dude?
do. It's so
Do you have
good.
do you have an air fryer?
Yeah.
Air fryers
It's
are
like,
the
it's like
shit.
10 minutes
too.
in there. Yeah.
Oh.
I,
That's the
you know,
best.
the only thing I use
Air
fryer
fryer broccoli.
yeah.
Sometimes, yeah. Or I bake it.
The only
Like
thing I
20
use an
minutes.
air fryer for is like reheating.
You like crispy broccoli?
Yeah.
Dude, my ex burnt broccoli in an air fryer once, and
you beat her.
I did not beat her, but it was a 1950s fight outside of the beating where I was like, the fuck is this? What the fuck is this shit? I was so mad because, I was like, you gave me burnt broccoli? It was black.
The battles you choose.
I was.
And the hills
we were
you
already.
decide
It was
to
already
die
downhill, Joe. It was the end. We were towards the end, and I said, "Fuck this! I'm starting a fight. This is bullshit." I was like, "You want me to stay, and you make me burnt broccoli."
Yeah. The mashed
Bitch.
potatoes are touching the fucking broccoli.
Dude.
This is inedible.
You get it. You get
Like
it,
a little
Joe.
kid, dude.
She burnt broccoli. You don't. First of all, you don't air fry broccoli. You fucking steam it. Anyway, it's fine.
I saute it.
That's all right.
Douse it with a little
Oil, yeah.
little olive oil, a
different.
little salt and pepper.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Okay.
put it in the
All
oven.
right, I'll give you that.
Ooh.
That's what I do. Yeah. I put it in
That's-
the oven.
that's-
Oh,
It's a
look
little
at us. Well, you know, muscle boys sticking together. You know, as a chicken breast and broccoli. That's us, dude. That's our
That's
diet.
what I
That's
do,
our
dude.
staple, dude.
What?
Eating out of a little fucking Tupperware with our big
Yeah.
fucking muscles. Big
It's
fucking-
got to be cold.
Oh, yeah, fucking, oh, I can't wait to hit the fucking gym after this. Eating my fucking chicken breast and
And
broccoli.
rice sometimes. Yeah, you get it.
Brown rice. Gotta be brown rice, dude. That white shit's poison. Bro, what are you doing, bro? You're killing yourself. Yeah, we're kind of like Joe Rogan if you never sold out, dude. Joe Rogan 100% sold out, and it's such
Yeah.
a bummer.
Well,
What, you think he's always been a fucking sellout? I can
No,
also
he
agree
just,
with
like,
that.
I think he kind of has.
He definitely 100%
He's smelling
has.
too much of his own shit lately.
Well, he-
but he should too. I mean,
No, he should. Nobody,
got the
nobody
dough.
should ever enjoy smelling their own shit.
Well, it's like you. I don't know. I guess he's just. It's like
Oh,
when
I
you
get
just
it.
keep
Sally-
winning. You know what I mean?
Sally
It's
wants
like,
to
who's-
be at the comedy
No, no, no.
mothership.
It's
He's
like-
Mr. Rogan. Oh, I think what you're doing is absolutely fine, and I think people
No,
are.
he's a dork. But like anyone who's winning, it's hard to tell them like, yo, you kind of suck, and he'd like look at any of us and be like,
Yeah.
well,
I'm way
compared to
more
you,
successful
yeah,
than
yeah,
you are.
know,
So
Yeah,
what I'm
but like
doing
you're
is right,
insecure,
yeah.
Rogan. You're fucking insecure, dude. Like, who gives a fuck? Like, if he was chill, dude, he would open like he wouldn't gatekeep comedy as much as he's doing. He would make it available because comedy should be accessible for everyone. He never should have left L.A. He left L.A. only for tax purposes under the illusion that Texas is better. It's not fucking better. You're in fucking Texas, dude. They can't even handle the fucking they can't handle snow. They
Yeah.
get like a centimeter of
Weed's
snow.
still not legal?
Yeah, weed is, but he's like fucking homies with the governor of Texas, so he can smoke weed.
Yeah.
He never should have left California. Because in LA he had better guests too, because you're more likely to get like a celebrity hanging out in LA than a celebrity hanging out in fucking Texas. Like, look at his guests since he moved to Texas.
Well, the other thing also about him, they all did too. They all went very right wing, which we hate. We're very
anti-government.
Yeah, we just hate the
we are.
government.
This is a pure.
I was like, what are we? See, I'm
We're the front of the plane, dude.
I'm
We're
like, what are we,
wings.
dude?
We are punk rock. We are anarchist. Yeah,
We don't watch the news, dude. That shit's gay. You don't want shit. I don't watch that shit.
I don't need to.
You want me to get depressed more than I already am?
Well, I feel like a lot of news will just, you know, you don't. It's not. All news is biased.
Yeah, paid
Yeah.
for by Pfizer. It's
Like,
insane.
it's,
Fuck these people.
You either become parents either become CNN parents or Fox News parents,
Yeah.
and I say this multiple times.
Yeah.
I have CNN parents. I think Selly has Fox News parents.
I have I have divorced parents, so my dad's a liberal. It's weird because my dad's a liberal, my
Yeah,
mom's
same with me.
conservative.
That's so funny.
But I prefer it that way.
And
My-
then both my siblings are conservative too.
My parents are both fairly liberal. My dad was like a little more. After 9/11, my dad did like that Dennis Miller thing where it's like, hey, we're Republican, and then I think like. I think like during like Obama, he was like, oh, I guess Democrats are pretty cool. Black guy, fucking look at him, you know. And I think, 9/11 definitely probably made him like a little more. I think everyone's parents were a little conservative.
Yeah.
But then like the second term Bush administration, it was like fuck. That's when a lot of people were like, oh fuck this guy.
Yeah.
And then
He just made up the emails that
yeah.
they have weapons of mass destruction.
right, making up all that shit, dude. Like, come
Like
on.
confirmed Pentagon emails, but he paints now. He's cute.
Yeah, he's a fucking.
He's an
goof.
old man.
He's a fucking little goof, and then he's like homies with Michelle Obama, and it's
Yeah.
like, oh,
Yeah.
see, he's innocent.
And
It's like,
like
well,
Ellen.
maybe
Yeah.
she's shitty too.
Yeah.
Ellen's a monster, dude.
Well, that's what I mean, dude. That's what I hated when they're like, Trump's going to prison. I'm like,
He's
20,
not.
20 years ago, everyone was like, Bush is a war criminal, and he's now taking selfies with Michelle Obama and Ellen.
Yeah.
right.
In another 20 years, Trump, same thing, dude. Angelina Jolie will be like, me and Trump hanging out. I was like, it'll be watch.
Probably
Watch.
Angelina Jolie's fucking kid or some shit.
Yeah, but
you
it.
know?
Greta Thunberg will be like, I met with Trump and actually, we're chilling. He's hanging out with me at the Green Bill or whatever the
yeah.
fuck,
I do like that Greta Thunberg. Like, one, nobody gives a shit about her now that she's like a legal adult. Nobody gives a shit. It's like, oh, you're just like a fucking one other retard talking about this. But also because she supported Palestine.
Yeah.
Now she's
she
getting-
got like canceled, low key.
They're like,
not canceled, but like,
all these fucking devil Jews are like, ah, how dare she fucking point out how we're committing a fucking Holocaust of our own.
Dude,
Meh.
I've been going because I don't follow any of our
Jewish
our
friends.
Jewish.
Well, we don't have Jewish friends.
Like
Let's make that abundantly clear. If you're a Jew, you are no friend of the Step-Selli Joes. All right, you are the enemy. We are a pro-Palestine, anti-Israel,
I don't.
pro-Holocaust. You're a pro-Holocaust too. That was like the craziest thing, dude. When Selly was like, I was like, Selly, why are you watching this documentary on World War II? He's like, I'm looking for tips on how to handle, let's call it a rodent problem.
He's just taking notes.
I'm like, it never occurred to me that I've never actually counted to 6 million myself.
Yeah. I was like, wait a minute. How come if there were 6 million Jews in the Holocaust, how come I don't see none of them 6 million digits on their fucking arm? I mean, the digits only go up to like what, like 5 digits maybe, right? If you're a Jew and you have a fucking Holocaust tattoo over 1 million, I would love to see it. I've never seen it. I've never seen it, dude.
Dead.
Have you? I haven't. You'd think they would be like,
well,
I'm
that's what they're called,
the 6
survivors,
millionth
yeah.
Jew fucking served, dude. Come on.
You just want to see one with the. Yeah, you're sick.
Because like
dude.
I would like to see one as proof, and then you know what? We'll end this whole conversation. This is a spicy.
honestly-
Whoa, we should put this behind the paywall. We
I
might,
was
have,
the
to put, we
only
might have to
kid-
put this one behind the paywall. I better get a Patreon start to put this
I
behind
was
the
the
paywall.
only kid in elementary school. We read Night,
Yeah.
And at the end, everyone was like, "What you think?" And I was like, "I hated this book." And they were like, "Why?" I was like, "It's fucking depressing. It's like it's the Holocaust." Like I was the only one in class going, "It's
that's
the
by
Holocaust."
Elie
Why are
Wiesel,
these?
right?
Why is
Yeah.
everyone being mean
was-
to these poor Nazis trying to do their job?
Well, I was like, it's just sad. I was like, everyone dies. I was like, and he survives. His dad dies. They're like, yeah. I go, why are we reading this as children?
well,
This
why
is
were,
fucked up.
but like they were. Isn't that ironic? And they were like, well, you're learning about this as a child, so it doesn't happen again. And it's
Yeah.
fucking happening again, baby.
They probably banned it in Florida. I'm sure.
Nice, dude. I think a lot of those books on
Well-
the banned reading list.
Dude, I stopped following a lot of people. Anyone who was posting about the war that we're funding, I stopped following or muted. And every once in a while, I go and I take a little peek.
It's fun to take a peek. I'll tell
It's
you.
been wild lately. They're going. It riles up every few months. They're like, oh, and now I have to address this other thing. It's insane.
Yeah,
I
you're
can't.
making. Yeah,
I can. I could reference.
Yeah, I
I'll
don't
send
need
you a few after this.
Yeah, it's
They're pretty wild.
I'll tell you, when you're looking at somebody's Instagram story and it's like a billion dots on top, where
Yeah.
it's like,
Oh,
oh
yeah.
my god, dude, I don't need that shit.
Yeah, especially when it's all like, and another thing, I'm also Jewish, so I get to say it, and you're like, all right, dude.
I'm just tuning that out. It's like,
Did
dude,
you-
you got Hollywood, man.
Did you
What
guys
else do
see
you
that
need?
the real Trump account posted a video on
Of
Instagram
Gaza?
today of,
What it's
like,
gonna
Trump
look like?
Gaza,
Yeah. All AI.
What AI Trump?
Trump,
Yeah, he's
Trump
like-
on his own Instagram posted this, dude.
This is wild, dude.
Did you see that the White
Shit's
House,
gonna get
like
crazy.
on Valentine's Day, it posts like roses are red, violets are blue. If you're a foreigner, we'll deport you. Like that was on the White House fucking Instagram, dude.
That's not good because foreigners are cool, but if you're
Yeah.
illegally here, that's in any
Who
country.
gives
that's
a
not
who
cool.
gives a fuck, dude? Who gives a fuck? White people came here fucking illegally, dude. The
Figured
only
it out.
people that
My
didn't
grandma came here illegally through Canada.
the only people that didn't come here illegally
Ireland, yeah.
were Native Americans, and you're not gonna like this, but slaves. Because like almost every fucking black person, they didn't like, oh, I can't wait to go to America. Like they
Yeah.
were fucking slaves. They
Yeah,
were
yeah.
chilling in Africa. We brought them here, and
The
then
big net.
and then like these fucking like liberal white people are like, everyone that came to America was an immigrant. It's like, no, a lot of them were slaves,
a
dude.
lot of them were imported.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we don't like to talk about
Also,
that.
Yeah. Also, I guess I don't know what the laws were back when the white people came here, but too bad, dude. We have different laws now.
Yeah, we fucking. Well, I'm sorry. I guess our germs fucking beat your fucking
Well, you
rocks.
can't, yeah, I guess it's just, dude, you can't like. Do you know what they did in Sweden or not Poland when there was like a surge of Muslims trying to cross the border?
What?
They took pig carcasses and spread them through the border. So it was like, all right, if you want to violate your religion, cross the border. It was brutal.
Oh, wow,
They don't
yeah.
fuck around in other places. I'm not saying we should do that, by the way. That'd be rude. But yeah,
Well, you try to
you
do
know.
that, and like all the fucking PETA people would like
Yeah, it'd be
argue, like
horrible.
it's a beautiful
No, that would
pig.
be terrible, dude. That would actually be that's like
This is someone's best friend.
that's like some fucking like old Europe shit you'd hear about.
I
Like
can't-
medieval,
yeah,
like
medieval. That's what
Yeah.
old Europe.
I just,
feudal
like,
feudal system shit.
yeah, feudal.
the idea of like just like this like idea of like the boogeyman foreigners like, oh, watch, I'm
Yeah.
coming, I can't
Yeah.
wait. Like it's like
Dude, they're the
like
best.
somebody's living in their hovel getting firebombed.
Yeah.
Like, oh, I can't wait to get in here and rape an American. It's like
No,
no, they
dude.
just don't want to die, dude.
Dude, I
Yeah.
worked with people who never spoke English. They only spoke Spanish, and we're the same. Dudes are the same everywhere, bro.
everyone's
Dudes
the same.
are the same. I wor-
Everyone's the fucking same. We need a universal language.
Yeah. Well, hating women's one. Oh,
That's true.
I was driving. I used to deliver dry cleaning with this guy. Or no, but I used to deliver dry cleaning. I was training this guy. He didn't speak English. We're driving through like this lake town, just around it, delivering stuff, and we drove by this old decrepit woman on the side of the lake, on different sides of the lake each time. And each time we passed her, we each would be like, like, 'cause she looked crazy. And then she looked like a ghost. And one time I turned to him and I went, bro, the haunted lake. And he went, it follow you. And I went, ah! We just started both laughing. And we were like, I get it. Yeah, she's a weird bitch. That was it. And it was just click. We clicked, dude. That was it. And we didn't. That was all we needed, dude. I was like, we're the same. You and I, we get it. We get it. So
We're much
yeah.
alike.
Gonna be
you
best
and
man
I.
at your wedding, right?
Yeah, dude. I'd invite him. I forgot his name, but
Manuel.
he's a good guy.
Sure, you'll find him.
Yeah.
Yeah, he might still
He's
work
probably on
there.
Facebook.
Yeah,
He's a good guy. He didn't care.
it's probably in
about
the yellow
anything I did.
pages.
He
Yeah,
didn't
people
care.
need to chill, dude.
Yeah, man. So, yeah, man.
I don't
know.
believe in the idea of like the boogeyman foreigner and
No,
shit.
I also worked with a few illegals who were like told me they're like, I'm not legally in this country, and I didn't care.
No
Yeah.
one should give a fuck. Like what? Like, oh, is it like do you want that job to go to white people? Like, do you want to fucking work in the field? Do you want to be a dishwasher all the time?
He was a cook at a pizza place that was going on the down. So
Just let him fucking live, folks.
Yeah,
that's the message.
he would also get drunk and drive home.
See, dude, like they're just like us. Like nobody's different.
See, dude, it's
Stop,
everywhere, dude.
stop living in this like falsified idea of borders, because borders are man-made.
They really are. They
Just
just
like
one world, the one world order.
I mean, honestly, it should be. How cool would that fucking shit be, dude? We got to get
really,
over all this shit.
It really would, dude. Like, if it was a perfect world, I would love to just go to another country and not have to like,
Yeah.
oh, why are you here? Here's a stamp. It's like just
Yeah.
Just do it,
fucking
dude.
go.
Yeah, like who?
Do you have a gun? No. All right, go.
Yeah, just like it should just be like when you travel just through the airport. It's like, okay, don't hijack the plane. And have
Yeah,
fun.
or like
Yeah.
they should like stamp you like, okay, you came here, but it's like it shouldn't be like a, all right, if you're in this country in another 30 days and over, we're gonna detain you and send you back in like a fucking cage. You know, it's
Also,
terrifying.
that's a lot of illegal immigrants are like green card people who are just like overstayed,
yeah, and
Yeah.
it's like
or
who
not
gives a
green card,
fuck?
but like work visa.
Yeah,
Yeah, man.
like just like regular shit.
Give 'em
And
some
then it's
time.
like, you know what? Just get married, dude. When I first
Yeah.
moved out here, like I was seeing like this Puerto Rican girl,
Mhm.
and like she was like, I need to get married, and like you know, I might get deported, and like I was like, oh damn, that's crazy. That's fucking.
Do you want to
nuts.
smoke this bong?
Yeah, it's like, oh,
margarita.
can we just get high and have unprotected sex? And then like we'd lost touch, but then like I found her Instagram like a year and a half later, and like,
Married.
she's like married with a kid.
Oh,
course,
hell yeah.
And it's like, oh,
Good
you're
for
set.
her.
Anchor baby.
Yeah.
Literally an
Smart,
anchor
yeah.
baby.
Smart.
I thought about getting married to one of my friends because when I originally went on my chemo, my insurance denied it,
Oh, shit.
and so there was like a grant program through the drug manufacturer, but I was like, that doesn't fucking work. How am I gonna get this? So I was like asking my friends, like, hey, what kind of health insurance do you have? Is it good? Like,
Yeah, dude.
Just get married.
That'd be cool if you got married and like I
Chuck and Larry, that shit.
yeah, and then I just like do a prima nocta as a fucking awesome comedian where I have to have sex with your wife before you do.
Well, it would have been like one of my guy friends.
No, you
probably.
didn't.
Yeah. You can have sex
Anthony,
with
you
them.
can't marry a boy. Boys marry girls.
Yeah, the kids at my school, they're all. I shouldn't say where I work, but I work at a school, and fucking
retarded
they all-
children.
for retarded children, and they're all like, fucking, they're all taught. It's like boy girl, you know, boys can wear pink and shit. But
Yeah,
when
right.
it comes down to it, dude, they're all like little fucking Republicans, dude. They're all like, ew, you're a guy, you shouldn't do that. I'm like, okay,
Kids are unfiltered.
whatever, dude. They also call me old, which hurts, but it's fine.
It's funny, dude. It is
Because they don't
funny.
know shit, dude. Wait till they get to be 32 and they'll be like, they'll look like
Oh
shit.
shit, my
I'm
life's
like,
over too.
Yeah, they won't look like me. They won't look handsome like me.
Speak for
Us
yourself.
three.
Yeah,
dude.
dude. The kid is like, you're old. I'm like, you're fucking ugly. And then the kid is like, what the fuck? How can,
Yeah, dude.
how can an adult say that? Adults
Yeah.
can't say
I
that.
just did, bitch.
I'll fucking kill you, dude. I'm gonna kill you.
Do you see
And
the size of me? Do you see
Yeah.
the size of you?
I could snap your fucking neck, kid. You think anyone's gonna accuse me? No, I'm a teacher. They never think a teacher would kill a child. Now go fucking cut a fucking paper
I'm
heart.
best friends
out
with
of
the
this.
principal.
Yeah.
She loves me.
Yeah. Go
Yeah,
make a
dude.
snowman on this blue construction paper with a white Crayola crayon.
I'm always worried with these kids that they're smart enough to just go home and be like, he can't do that. And then their parents are.
He's like, what if these kids get smart enough to be like, Mr. Tomaselli touched me in my bathing suit area.
Not that. Can't threaten them. Can't be like.
He
"Yo,
said
shut the
if
fuck
I
up."
told people we both get in trouble, but I don't like it. It makes me feel funny. Hell yeah, dude. Classic spaghetti, dude. always poking and a prodding, as we call it.
Oh my god.
Well, you were the one that brought up 16 and 17-year-olds.
Yeah,
That's
before, so
different.
yeah.
I said I would have sex with 16 and 17-year-olds if I had your body, Anthony.
Yeah.
I'm not saying I would do it now looking like this. Come on, dude.
It's legal in
Grow up.
Jersey,
Would you be
right?
my height or just have like my?
No, just your muscles.
Okay.
Just just like looking like a fucking dwarf from fucking like Middle Earth or some shit.
Because if you had my height, you could fuck women like your age. But
That'd be cool. Nah, I don't want to do that.
You'd have to go for the 16 and 17-year-olds.
What's this guy doing? Uh-oh.
He's coming up for love.
Yeah, there we go.
Oh, why do you?
Oh, I like that. It's Cthulhu as Oscar the Grouch on your
Yeah,
shirt.
man.
That's sick.
I love it. I got it in Portland, Maine.
Ooh. It's a fun guy.
Good time. Good time.
Damn,
What were you doing up there?
I was doing the Portland Comedy Festival. Wait, the Portland Comedy Competition at the time.
Ooh.
And I lost to Mo Musa. Shout out to my boy.
Ooh, Momusa.
Yeah, it happens. I went
More like Mo Better Comic.
Honestly, yeah. Well, yeah, the fucking worst competition ever
Got
because
it
this is I won my first round. I accelerated to the
Oh,
finals.
congratulations.
I
Oh.
show up to the thing. We drove 3 hours because from Connecticut at the time. We show up. We're like, hey, man, we're here. They go, all right, you're first. I go, okay, whatever. I didn't want to complain. I was like, at least the host will, I don't care if I'm going first. I get to,
Yeah.
it's a competition. It's whatever. The host goes up and goes, hi, welcome to the Connecticut, Portland Comp. It's Ian, whatever. He goes, welcome to the Portland
Yeah.
comedy competition. Your first comic, Alex Tomaselli, and just and literally barely introduces the judges. I went up to people not even sitting down yet. They were still like rummaging at
Wow.
the. It was terrible.
Nice, dude. Did you win?
No, of course not.
What?
I did terrible. It was horrible.
Competitions are
I
difficult
know.
because if you're up early, you're like you're kind
Guess
of
who went second? Mo Musa. So he went
Oh,
right
never
after.
mind, dude.
I
You
literally
got the crowd hot for
I
him.
bombed so hard because nobody, like literally, dude, no one was listening. They started. Everyone sat down when like the judges started talking. It sucked so bad. I was like, okay.
So like
I-
how many comics were there in that
It was like
competition?
I think 10, 15. I don't remember honestly.
What they should do
was
with those
bad,
is
though.
like they should have
I hated it
batches
so
of
much.
3, and you vote for like the best of that group. So that way the comic is still fresh in your mind.
Yeah.
Because it's hard to go back and like, all right, who was the best one? It's like, oh, that comic from an hour and a half ago, or this comic I saw 20 minutes ago.
Yeah.
It's so they should do groups of 3, and then then you get like maybe like 5 comics from that.
Mhm.
And then those 5 comics go and do like a second round if they get called. So you should really be prepared to do 10 minutes.
Also,
Yeah.
the judges were just like
Who are the judges?
shitty like business owners. They
Oh,
knew
fuck it
It was
then.
Oh, what the
terrible,
fuck?
bro.
That's
It
useless.
was
And
horrible.
let's be 100% honest. It's like art should not be a competition.
No.
And stand-up comedy is an art. And these
It is sort of a
competitions are just ways for clubs or producers to exploit comics, to have them bring people, to
Yeah, it
sell
sucks.
tickets for what? Oh, a spot on another show, maybe. And then you can be like, I won this competition because I brought 8 people from work.
Yeah.
It's like, why don't you put on your own show and have those 8
Yeah.
people come to that?
I did a roast battle. I
Nice.
judged in Connecticut. Shout out roast
Ooh,
battle.
shout out Real Roast Battle.
Yeah, shout out
in
roast
Connecticut.
battle Hartford. I did it though, and I found out during the judging, I already voted for the other guy. That the other guy brought the crowd, and I reverted my vote. I was like, "Fuck you! Like you're not. Fuck no! It goes to the
Yeah.
other guy." I was like, "No." I was pissed.
Powerful
Don't
stuff,
fucking
man.
that. And we're cool as a joke, sort of, but it's true. I hate when people do that. I hate when people bring the crowd and win. It's like you didn't win. You fucking
Yeah, all your friends just
your
voted
friends
for
voted
you.
for you.
Yeah.
That's not. That's at a comedy
You weren't the funniest
competition.
person.
You weren't
were
the funniest.
just you had the most friends. That
Yeah,
day.
you had the most friends.
Yeah.
Fuck you. If you did that and you're watching this, I hope you rot in hell and die.
Yeah, you piece of shit. We're gonna kill you, and our fan base is gonna kill you
Yeah,
too.
they're gonna send me after you.
Yeah.
Yeah. They'll squash your head like the mountain
Yeah.
in that Game of Thrones season 4, dude.
Celiacs, I command you to kill this guy. That's our fan base name, Celiacs.
The
Celiacs.
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 Oh yeah, man.
Damn, dude.
You guys getting that bread?
all the time, dude. Every fucking day, dude.
But-
Even though carbs are poison, dude.
we did forget to say that. If anyone's listening at this point, please subscribe right now.
Or give us
Go.
money, dude.
And
Just
like-
Venmo me.
Yeah, Venmo us, subscribe.
Yeah.
Honestly, and tell a friend about it and say this podcast is silly and these guys are funny. Listen
Yeah.
to
And
it.
donate to my ride.
Most importantly, donate to Anthony's ride because you can subscribe to our podcast anytime. Who knows how many bike rides Anthony has left, dude.
Isn't it crazy that like more people still support Crystalia than like anyone we kind of know? Like if you
What do you
look it
mean?
up, like Crystal, I look it up every once in a while. Crystalia has more followers than all of us. Makes
Who
sense.
gives a fuck?
But then there's like
Yeah.
more people we know who like and support his shit than we
I don't
even
think they
think
like
about
and
it.
support his shit.
If you watch his Instagram, you can see the
Yeah.
comics we know liking his
Like
stuff.
who?
You can pull it up right now.
Well, I don't have my phone.
on
It's
me
recording.
either,
Who's
yeah.
recording? Who's doing it? And to name one person I know. I don't.
Just
I won't.
Google
No
it.
friend. No
It's
friend of
insane.
mine. No
It's
friend
so
of mine
fucking
likes that
insane.
pedophile, dude.
You'll be like, what? And it's just that's what I mean. Like, I'll none. My friends don't even support me and shit. And
well, it's like clout, you know.
yeah, no, I get it.
Yeah.
Like my friends will like share the new Drake album, and I'll be like, he's not seeing this. It's
Yeah.
not good, and he's not
Yeah,
coming to
but-
hang out. He's not throwing underage pussy your way.
Yeah, but I mean, have you seen Millie Bobby Brown lately? I mean, who could blame
Yeah,
Drake,
she was pretty
dude?
hot. She was
Oh
pretty
my
hot.
god! If I could just run my tongue up and down her asshole. just
151
once.
people that
She's
I
20.
follow Crystalia.
Yeah.
Oh no, dude!
Yeah. I gotta go down the list.
In
Wild.
alphabetical
Delia's
order.
list.
The
It's
Dalia
so
list, dude.
wild.
It was funny when like they were like, "Hey, this guy like statutory rapes people," and he's like, "I'm actually a father," and he just like did like such a hard
I
pivot.
love going on his Instagram and seeing those videos. It's like him and his kid, like doing the like, oh, well, can we guess the name? Oh, pedophile. It's like whatever he is.
He is like he has a good voice for podcasts and shit, but his takes are just so dog shit now.
Yeah, they're terrible.
Yeah, so it's
Yeah,
like
he's never been funny to me. Like I've
nice, good for you, dude.
never. Yeah, I've always been on the right side of history on that
Yeah,
one.
dude. I was like, damn, this is like he's like a cool guy. You know, it's like what was his first special? It was like white guy, black guy comic or some
black
shit.
comic. Yeah, that's
White black comic or some shit like that, where he's
Yeah.
like, yeah, I kind of sound like a fucking black guy. Well, I sound like a black guy too. Ooh ooh ah ah,
Jesus
dude.
Christ.
I could do that shit too. Ooh, 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 ooh.
So horrible.
Easy peasy, dude. Next topic.
Natural. That was natural.
Next topic, dude. It's like, whoa, is a black guy here now?
I did.
Damn, dude, I really just want to like not have a career doing it.
Jesus.
But who gives a fuck, dude? It's over.
I did a physique competition like 2 years ago, and
Nice.
I got spray tan. 2 coats. I was black black body. I was full
Just
black
your
body.
face,
Yeah.
just
No,
your
it was.
You wash out the tan and everywhere.
You look like
except your
Curtis
face.
Mayfield when you put on shades.
It was full black body. Yeah.
Nice, dude.
I went for Halloween once as this is the costume's fault. I went as a Mexican. That was the costume. I got a costume. It was like El Rancho or something like that. And then it was fucking a poncho, a mustache, and a sombrero.
That's not bad.
And got laid in it. So whose
Ooh.
fault is that?
Muy caliente.
You know what I
So that's really on her.
Yeah, on her. No pictures taken, so try proving it besides me admitting to it on the podcast.
My
This is a parody though. None of this is
Yeah,
real.
no, it's real.
if you
dude.
want,
I don't have brain cancer.
If you do want to get away with blackface, you can be like, "Oh, my Halloween costume is Justin Trudeau's Halloween costume."
Ooh, that's a good one. That is good.
Pretty smart, and like
That's so meta, dude.
it's fucking powerful, dude. And also a powerful analogy on our current situation in life.
And then if people don't like fuck with it, could you be like, oh, I guess it's. Too
Oh, you
cool
can't
for
handle
Yeah.
it?
Yeah, I guess
Sorry.
it's too meta. It's above your head.
Sorry, you can't handle
Yeah.
this.
A girl who used to do comedy in Connecticut kind of left because they found a picture of her doing blackface.
Why? That's hot.
Yeah, it wasn't even that. It was like, I remember seeing it and being like, whatever, dude. Who gives
Nice,
a
dude. Yeah.
Whatever.
Well-
It was so long ago in the thing. I was like, whatever. But she
People-
made a big. Everyone made a big deal out of it, and she didn't really, whatever.
People will always fucking do that, but then outrage lasts like at most like a month,
Yeah.
maybe even that long. Like if you
Also-
give people enough time, like people forget. People just like stop giving. People nobody really gives a shit.
Also, blackface wasn't blackface for a long
It's a minstrel show.
Well, no, blackface, like, people used to dress up in costumes and just be costumes. They weren't like, I'm getting blackface. It became a thing when people, like, in the last 10, 15 years, started really recognizing it as, like, a horrible thing from the, like,
Why was it a
what is
horrible
it, the
thing?
1920s when white people used, instead of letting black people act, they would
That sounds.
spray
It just sounds like
face with
typical
shoe
typical safety precautions, dude. You know.
and really
It's
actually
dangerous.
be like, ooh, on
It's
stage.
fucking-
Is
yeah,
terrible.
it's fucking funny, dude.
Oh,
Oh my god, yeah, you got a fucking black eye, big old bone through his nose, you know, fucking neck all long from those fucking rings.
I
on
think
it.
that guy was black. Did you ever see the Little Rascals where they get a guy from Borneo, like somewhere in Africa,
Yeah.
and it comes to the town and they just terrorize him because he runs around the town because he gets out of like his it's I guess it's really bad. Like, it's really, the more I'm explaining it, like it's like a sideshow. It's like a traveling carnival or whatever. But one of the attractions is the guy from Borneo, and it's just a bushman.
That was an actual thing, like in like the
Right.
New York zoo.
Right.
At one point, they had like a black guy.
Yeah.
And they're like, "Be careful,"
Yeah.
you know. And then
it's like a wild man.
yeah, but like you
Yeah.
saw like, but like the people kept taking pictures. And he started like freaking out.
Right.
He broke out of his chains, grabbed a woman, and started climbing up the side of the Empire State Building. Crazy.
So
That's
the Little
wild, dude.
Rascals.
Yeah.
this guy
They made a
gets out.
documentary on it, dude.
The guy gets out, and all the Little Rascals fuck him up, dude. They like stick firecrackers in his
What?
sandals and stuff. Yeah, because he's running around and he's just looking for like food and stuff. But because he's a bushman, they're all like, it's a crazy man. So they like fuck with him.
Nice.
It's brutal.
Well,
dude.
they were little rascals, dude.
Little Rascals.
They're rascals.
Even the other black one was like, I'm fucking with him, dude. There was Petey, dude. There's an episode too where they all get attacked by pirates for some reason, and they're listening to the pirates plan things, and one of the pirates is like, "Which one do you want me to bring you?" And he's like, "One with a lot of dark meat on it." And Petey goes like, "What the hell?" Like it's
Oh, man,
it's
they're
there,
going
dude.
after buckwheat, dude.
Dude, it was exactly.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
to say that he was like, "The
Oh
fuck?"
Lord,
Yeah.
Lord, those pirates is gonna
Yeah,
kill
there
me.
was Buckwheat and Petey. Petey was like not as poor. You know what I mean? He was like, yeah,
He
the
was
act-
a-
What year,
was
what
the
year
house-
was this out? Like,
These
you
are
know
in the
what?
when were these? Like the 30s, 40s.
Yeah, like 1920s to 30s.
And Alfalfa grew up and he got murdered. He tried. He was a bit of a. I read the story recently. He was like a really shady guy, and he would like. He went to someone's house over like $18 and had an argument. And they had a shootout.
Nice, dude.
It was like,
Damn.
you robbed me, and then they just. Yeah, it is what it is.
We had 2 kids my senior year of high school get kicked out because of a drug deal gone wrong.
Damn.
That's not
So the one kid was selling weed like outside school too. Like they could see it on the school cameras. It
That's
was like
the best weed, baby.
it was really dumb. It was like after it was like at night, and the one
Yeah.
kid didn't pay him, and the other kid stabbed him, and then he dumped the fucking. And it's like, dude, it was like, how much could that have been?
Yeah.
Like an eighth of weed, like
not a lot.
a half ounce maybe, like at most.
Not worth that. Stabbing
Yeah.
someone.
I don't know, dude. How good was the weed?
It's probably dog shit.
Yeah, probably. You know that fucking high
Probably
school
so mid,
connoisseur weed,
Yeah.
dude? It's like you don't even start smoking good weed until like your 20s.
Yeah.
And then you're like, oh shit. Like I'm getting good fucking weed now.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Damn.
my high school, like, we didn't take New York State Regents
Oh yeah.
because our finals were like way harder.
Oh shit. Yeah.
So like, well, that one kid who got stabbed like had a transfer. I don't know what the fuck happened because like
yeah.
he didn't have any shit.
Fuck yeah, dude. It's like he almost didn't exist.
Yeah.
He probably had to like do shit. Probably had to like take a grade over or some shit, dude.
I mean, probably. Yeah, I don't know.
probably. But like honestly,
But he had no
probably-
Regent, so like, how
He's
the
probably
fuck?
like in like juvie or something. He probably had like some like GED equivalent in juvie or some shit,
Yeah.
maybe, to make you a functioning member of society. Damn, that would have been fucking cool to kill somebody in your teens, dude.
Yeah. You'd be free now.
Yeah, I'd be a free man, dude.
And you'd know what it's like to truly live.
yeah, and I'd have a murder
Yeah.
under my belt. I'd get that off my bucket list.
Uh-huh.
Like what? Like honestly, like if there's a time to be incarcerated, it's your teenage years.
Yeah.
Like it's not like
and if-
I'm fucking like crazy, dude.
Yeah, if you do it good enough too, like cool enough, where they're like, "Wow, he actually did it with precision." Some like government agent will take you under his
Pick
wing.
you up, dude.
Yeah,
You're in your fucking cell doing fucking your 15 push-ups a day, and like this guy with like fucking glasses comes in. He's like, "I'd like to tell you about the Cool Guy Initiative. We're gonna make you a real life James Bond." He opens up a briefcase and there's a tuxedo in it.
exactly.
You're like, "Oh, it's my time now.
Yeah.
It's my time."
I always dreamed of something like that happening, dude. With zero effort.
Just like somebody recognizing your talent.
Yep, just being like you're special, and you're gonna find aliens for us or some
that'd be
shit.
tight, dude.
You're gonna save the world. We're gonna train you to do it.
If you could do like the Men in Black program, but like
Yeah, I would 100%. What do I have? Oh, I have a girlfriend and my parents. Whooped in stand-up comedy. Whoop-de-doo.
I don't know if I could leave Finney.
I don't know if I could leave stand up.
You wouldn't have to leave. Finn, you know it.
I'll take Finn with me.
You take Finn and Kelly comes home like, what the fuck? My boyfriend and the dog are gone.
My lover, my dog, my God.
It would be a cool existence though. You could just pop around
Yeah.
fighting aliens, one night stands all the time.
I'm
dude.
really surprised that reboot didn't pick up. It's like, damn, it's like such an easy ass concept to make cool.
Men in Black.
Yeah, we need
Oh,
a
they
good ass
suck,
Men in
yeah.
Black movie.
Well,
dude.
they didn't get the right people to do it.
They need two new cool people with like a
They
good
got
decent
Tessa
chemistry.
Thompson. It's like she.
Yeah, come
and
on,
they didn't
dude.
show
I don't
her
know who that
ass
is.
at all in the movie. She was a girl who was on
Thor, Love and Thunder.
Thor, but no Westworld. She was on Westworld
Oh, okay.
initially,
Yeah.
and she was so hot in Westworld. There was a scene where she was getting fucked by one of the robots, and she just gets up and they show her ass, and she has a great ass.
And
Hell
like
yeah,
comes
dude.
dripping out of it.
It really is.
It's like, ooh.
But that
That was season 2, right?
no, that was season 1
Okay.
actually, and that's the thing. She was hot, but she wasn't a Men in Black. She should have been the girl they were fawning after in Men in Black, who became a new agent in Men in Black 2. Like what's her name in Men in Black 1, the raspy white chick.
Yeah, I
Who
know.
is in? She's so hot.
Agent L.
Yeah, and she was also in The Last Seduction, which is a movie where she's a black widow, which is in noir. She's like the most evil woman. She's like a femme fatale, but worse. And in the movie, she seduces a guy, and then at the end, she turns the tables on him by being like, "You had sex with a transvestite before I knew you, and you're gay." And then he loses his mind. I swear to God. And
Nice,
he
dude.
kills her ex-husband, and then she frames him for it, and then she drives off with all the money. But she does it by being like, "Before I knew you, you were fucking gay." I swear to God. It's a great
Nice,
movie, dude.
dude.
That's the scene that triggers the guy to whatever. You think I'm making it up? I'm not.
No, yeah.
I just like this stuff.
He
Gay,
likes
gay was like
transvestites.
very demonized
It
back
was in the
day,
90s
yeah.
too. She's like, "You fucking fag." It's brutal.
He probably smoked some
Yo,
weed.
he gets so mad at her when she goes off on him, dude. And I'm like, yo, even if I didn't do this, I would hit her. Like this is she says so much disrespectful shit in that moment. You're like, oh. Yeah. So I think he does like choke her, but then he's like, "I'm gonna kill your husband because you want me to, because that'll mean I'm a real man." And then she just leaves.
Pretty clever,
Anyway,
dude.
spoiler alert. Sorry. It's a good
Doing
movie.
what a woman says, that's pretty gay too,
Yeah.
dude.
I know.
You're not gonna beat those allegations of
Yeah.
homosexuality if you're doing what would make a woman happy, dude.
She knew how to twist it, dude. Great movie. You guys
Crazy.
should go watch it. That girl rules.
What a little cutie.
Yeah, her raspiness is what attracts me too.
Well,
Cause she's hot, and then she's like,
You just jerk off her voice.
yeah,
ASMR.
yeah. I actually hate ASMR, but yeah,
Same.
it makes me uncomfortable.
yeah. I don't, dude. Especially when it's like
Yeah, when it's like,
you when you hear the liquid in their mouth, bro.
or they just like make like weird little like fucking noises and
Yeah.
shit.
Oh, dude, no. And it makes me
Speak to me
want.
at a normal voice.
It makes
Yeah.
me, the people who do it are very assaultable too. I look at them and I go, I just want to hurt you. I don't know why. But when you do that, I want to
Oh,
smash
I'm
your head
up
into
to
the
15
mic.
push-ups a day now, bitch.
Yeah, all they do
Get
is
the fuck out of my way.
About to be March. About to be 20.
Let's go.
You'll see, dude. You'll see, dude. You'll be back in a few. Watch, dude. You'll see. I'm gonna be huge.
damn,
It's
dude.
just to keep me fit, dude. You know what? You get it.
You know,
You
you get it. You got
people
muscles.
people be lacking out here, dude.
That's like it's New York, dude. We're in this brave new world. Dude.
Is this normal? Wow.
what?
Oh wow, we're going. I'll ask one more thing and we'll get out of here. Is this normal, Greg? If I walk around all day,
If I get an erection looking at a man, what's up with that?
no,
We'll talk after the pod. sounds like you have some self-discovery to make. And
I checked my like average like walking around day numbers. Well, when I like walk around, like when I go out, like but when I do that, I burn like 900 calories. Is that normal?
I mean, how much are you walking?
I mean, a lot, I
Yeah.
guess. But like, that's a lot. I talk to other people. No one else is doing. No one else is putting up these
That's
numbers.
like what,
dude.
like 6 or 7 miles?
I don't know if it's that.
Because
But
like
it's
I
a
feel
lot.
like a mile, you probably burn around like
So many.
100 calories.
Dude, I be fucking. I guess it's biking too that's doing it, but I look at it and every day it's like you burned 900 calories, and I'm like, how?
I walked 5 miles today, and I burned like 3,000 calories.
It's fucking
Jesus.
insane, dude. Why are you walking so much? Is this at workout or you just?
Well, I
about-
also like my job.
You're a physical trainer.
No, I drive. I'm a sales. I do sales for a company.
Yeah, we don't want to. We probably
Yeah.
shouldn't
Don't
say
worry.
like where
I'm
we
not gonna
work
dox
and what
myself,
we do.
but I do like business to business. I'm just like driving around all day, like
Okay.
running into
A lot
stores.
of that. I like that.
Damn.
I miss that sometimes, but
I don't know. I like working remote.
I just like driving to places and like finding out all the like stuff to do, like the restaurants in the area, the little nature spots to go smoke a little weed on your job.
Yeah.
And shit like
Smoking
that.
weed on the clock is probably like the best high because it's like the most forbidden.
Yeah.
I don't really do it just because I have to drive.
And you also have to like
I
talk
don't.
to
I don't like
people.
smoking before I drive.
But like, you know what? I'm never on video, but I've been smoking weed at my job for so long that if they do see me on video, I look the same. Because, like, it's like I don't think anyone's ever seen me like not stoned, so it's like weirder if like, oh Joe, you have a little pep today. It's like, oh yeah, I just smoked 15 bowls of weed in the morning.
Like I cut it down to 10.
Yeah.
Speaking of smoking weed, you guys should follow our sponsor, Dream Treats NYC.
Oh yeah.
They got a great selection of weed, edibles, including Rice Krispie treats, chocolates, and gummies, which I highly recommend if you have a broken collarbone. It helped me a lot.
dude.
Anyway, DM Dream Treats at NYC and or at Dream Treats NYC, and tell them Selli sent you, and then we'll send you your stuff.
You get a little special treat.
Yeah,
Compliments of the boys.
'cause I want to go smoke, so we gotta end this pod.
We gotta end this part. We gotta get high, dude.
What's
Gotta-
your? Were you plugging anything, my friend?
aside from your bike thing, which
my bike
will
thing,
be
yeah.
it will be listed in the comments. So please donate to Anthony's cause. It's a good cause. He's a good boy. His heart is pure.
It's
We are in
also
high demand. Sorry.
it's also going to be at the link in my bio, which is at EL_Greco. And yeah, thanks for having me, guys.
Always, brother. I got nothing, baby. How about that? If you want to book me, good, because I don't want to be one of these guys that has like a day. I'd love to quit my day job. I'm
Yeah,
realizing
same.
like having a day job is more of a shackle than I originally thought.
Yeah, I can't hit a 12 o'clock mic on a Tuesday.
Yeah, it's like my career's suffering because I can't take a nap at 3 o'clock in the afternoon and go pay $8 to do a 5-minute set at an empty ass comedy club in the middle of the
where
day.
no one's paying attention
Right.
at all.
But in the hopes of like, oh, maybe I'll get past at this club.
Yeah.
Maybe
Maybe
David
Tell.
Tell.
Maybe the booker will be here.
Yeah, he'll see me and go, "You got what it takes, kid. I'm gonna take you on the road." I have some dates, but none of them are anything crazy. I have Don't
Ooh.
Tell Connecticut, March
Look at
22nd.
you go.
A few other bar shows. They'll be in my Instagram. So follow me at Silly Selli, guys.
Yeah.
All S's, no spaces, I at the end. Also, fingers crossed. No, yes, offense will be coming back next month.
Oh my God.
I just have to make it happen. I don't think I have anything else.
Bummer.
No, that's it. Thank you for coming.
Yeah. Thanks for having me.
Of course,
It's super fun.
All right, man.
Always.
All right. Well, Alu Akbar, and we'll see you next time.
Bye.
Bye.